You guys on my vlog. Yes, sir. Good Wednesday training. All right, it's Wednesday, September 3rd. 3 days in, married to the game. Still rolling. Thanks to everybody that's been checking these out and sharing and like and subscribe, whatever you got to say on YouTube, right? I'm 3 days in, now I'm thinking the YouTube stuff. But yesterday, solid day, great wrestling training, great workout, great day overall, read a little bit. Yeah, so great day. Woke up feeling a little banged up, but nothing crazy from training. As soon as I just did my walk and got moving, I feel good. Probably passed out at like midnight and woke up at 5. I remember looking at my clock, rolling around a little bit, and then my alarm went off at 6. Then woke up and just kind of rolled around a little bit. Probably got out of bed at like 6:20, 6:30. So I'm a little behind on my normal schedule, but today all I got is a mobility and conditioning workout, and then I got wrestling training again tonight. It's at 7, but I'll probably get up there at 6, do my own thing for an hour, and then rock for a little bit and try to be home a little earlier. 190 pounds when I woke up, so we're getting there. 188 yesterday, 190 today. Feeling good. That book I read yesterday, I'll get to it later, but it's just not about trying to time your meals and eat them at the same time, which I was doing to kind of bulk up, but it kind of just gave me a little leeway where I could be down on myself for not getting up right at 6 today, but I'm listening to my body, and even though I want those small wins, I think still getting up and getting my walk on and all that is still a win, but listening to my body and knowing I got to recover a little bit. Also, officially 2 days, no drinking, no smoking, no sex. So that's a win. So 190 pounds, 2 days in, no drinking, no smoking, no sex. Didn't really get on the ebook yet. I'm still just kind of living through it. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of thinking about the drinking, smoking, sex thing, and I didn't have any urges yesterday just because I was having a great day and I had stuff I wanted to do. So maybe we do the escapism stuff when we have to do things we don't want to do. So that's kind of what came to me, being cognizant of that. But yeah, Wednesday, halfway through the week, we're going to keep it rolling. So we'll see how today goes. Let's rock. All right, this is the book I read yesterday, The Panda Diet by Kyle Newell. He's Panda Man Official on Instagram. Dude, he posts some great videos, really about fasting. Love what he does. This was a great book. Definitely recommend checking it out if you're thinking about doing like a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 day fast. Got some great info in there. Really got me thinking about doing a fast again. So kind of falling asleep again just because I'm like moving slow, but I'm going to work out here in probably in the next 15 minutes, just finishing a coffee real quick. Something I forgot to think about yesterday was Wes Watson posted on his Instagram story like a Q&A with people, and someone was like, what's the best book you ever read? And he posted his own book. So I messaged him. I was like, dude, your book's awesome. Like, I really liked it. And I was just being honest because his book is sweet. And he responded. He's like, get on my team. Let's work. I'm like, dude. So it's awesome that he reached out. But again, like what I said in those videos, either yesterday or Monday, I can't remember which day, you reach out to someone, they'll get back to you. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, you know? But he got back to me and said, let's get on my team, let's work. So I don't think I'm going to join his team right now. Maybe down the line, we'll see. But yeah, if you just have that positive mindset, right? And right now, like, I'm still like just kind of a little groggy. I'm just kind of out of it from not a lot of sleep. I'll probably take a nap later or something. We'll see. But if you just keep that positive mindset and you keep like your vision in mind, right? This is what I'm realizing, because going through the ups and downs of life, if I kept that vision alive and believed in that vision, it would come true. And why I'm trying to say that is because of back what you put in, you get out, right? The perception is reality, and what we consume, we become, right? So like, if you are only thinking about your vision or a goal and you really feel it, like this dude Neville Goddard, right? He said feeling is the secret. So visualization is good to see it, but feeling it is really the secret. Like feeling how that emotion's gonna be, feeling how your body, your mind, your, everything feels when you're gonna get that promotion, right? Or when you get a raise, or when you get that job, or when you pass that test, whatever it is, you have to feel it and feel what it's gonna be like and be grateful, right? Already be grateful for it before it happened. So take your time to close your eyes and think about it and get relaxed and think, I'm grateful for getting this promotion. Like how grateful you're gonna be. You can't just quit everything then, you gotta, and that's what I'm realizing too, 3 days in on this YouTube is, and Married to the Game, it's just that process. The process that I'm enjoying every day leads to a goal, and then it's back to the process. And let me just put a bow on that Neville Goddard feeling is the secret, but don't consume things that mess up your vision. So that's why that doom scrolling is really bad, because sure, it's just mindless brain rot, dumb stuff, but also there's going to be times on there where you see things that hurt your psyche, or it's not what you want in your head. If you're trying to become rich and you see someone that's poor or poverty, and you don't even want that in your psyche. Not saying that you can't help people, but it's just you can't think of that while you're making your vision. So yeah, I should have just kept going with what I was saying, because now I just zoned out. All right, my bad. I remember. All right, so I remember now. May. So what is that, like 3 months ago? In May, I had the biggest match of my career. That's what we billed it as. That's really what it was. It was me against Matt Cardona, who's the biggest independent wrestling name out there right now, and maybe one of the biggest wrestling names. Me and him have wrestled like 7 times, right? Like a couple tag matches. We've done 2 singles before. And this one was big though, because it was, the first time we wrestled in like maybe over a year or 2. It was the AIW 20-year anniversary show. It was the main event. It was a new venue. It was big, right? And we made it big. And I really geared up for that match, getting in the best shape ever. And again, like, I know that you build momentum, sure, but things aren't going to change like that, right? In most situations. Sometimes you get a little buzz and you got to keep it rolling. And I knew I wasn't just getting signed or getting booked 100 times after that match. But for some reason, like, I really just was dead set on that day as the goal. So I got in good shape. I was locked in on training. I was making promo videos. I was really promoting the show. And then I have the match. And then I kind of was just down after it, because it was such a high. We killed the match. Great crowd, great turnout, great business. And I was kind of down after, like, what's next, It was such a high. But that's when it really hit me, where it's like, you have to love the process, right? And that's kind of what I got on. So I kind of got out of the best shape, and then I was down, up, down, and then did AEW a month ago at the beginning of August. Had some great conversations there and just was inspired about being there. Then did that 5-day fast after. And now we've just been locked in, and we're really just dialed on bettering yourself every day and loving that process. Because when you get too dead, you got to have goals. You got to have goals. And this year I didn't set that many goals. Usually New Year's Eve, I write down my goals and then I'm locked in for the year. But this year, like, I wrote them, but they just didn't hit, and now I don't have them. So I've kind of just been running like with the chicken with their head cut off. I've been kind of running blind, and I could set my goals right now, but right now I'm just kind of locking in everything for the new year, and then set my goals and then kill 2026. But in the meantime, I'm not giving up 2025. the next 4 months, I'm just dialed in, locked in, becoming the best person I could be, 1% at least better every day. So that was my situation that really kind of sparked everything here, was the match with Matt Cardona. That was the biggest match for me, and it went well. You know, I had a great turnout. Thank you to all my friends and family that came out and the fans that supported me, and it was huge, and it was just crazy full circle moment with, they posted a match from 2021, the first time we all wrestled, and it's just wild to see how far we've come from there, and it's awesome. So that's another thing, right? Looking back on a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, right? Not the negative. Don't dwell on the negative. Your past doesn't define you. And I got so caught up in that when I told you that, you know, using drugs and getting arrested and all that. Like, I used that for so long as part of my identity. And it happened to me, but it made me a stronger person. But that's not just who I am. There's so much more to me. And there's so much more to you, right? But using that experience to better yourself and help people around you and push you to see things differently and do things differently. So if you're down, look back and see how far you've come. Because I guarantee you there's something you're doing today that's like easy or on autopilot, or you're just doing it. And a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, you wished that you could do that. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. And now you're just doing it, and you're like, wow, that's crazy. Like, some of the stuff for me is just wrestling, right? Looking back on some stuff and going, wow, I've improved on this, or I've improved on that, or I used to think this was so hard, or I used to think that was so hard. Even working out, you know, you're like, I couldn't get through that. Now I'm doing this. You know, it's just small things. Getting up early, eating good, reading. You know, like, it's just, life's awesome. And it's just enjoy life. Be as abundant. Be as abundant as possible. And I know people always say that. I got my affirmations and all that. I got some affirmations I do. I'm going to put them out there. And they all mean something, and they're all next level. But you really have to believe it. And if you don't believe it, then come back to when you do believe it. But figure out what you believe in and what helps you when you've been at your best. That's like something to think about, is like the celebration frequency. The people in your life that are always winning, they never think about losing, right? I always used to think about Floyd Mayweather, right? Undefeated. I don't think the thought of him losing ever went through his mind. And that's the mind state you have to have with whatever you're doing. Think about those times where everything went right. What were you thinking about? What were you feeling? Think about the times when things were going wrong. Don't think too much about it, because I don't want you even thinking about that. But you have a bad day and it always gets worse. Or you see those people that always have that storm cloud over them, right? They're just negative people. First off, stay away from them. But you got to snap out of that. And you can't think about the negatives. You always have to think about the best possible outcome, the most positive thing ever. Sometimes I'm just like thinking like the most crazy possible thing, right? Like the most unreal, like I'm gonna win the lottery, and you're just thinking that all day. I'm winning the lottery. I'm winning. You don't even have to play it, but you're just like, $10,000 is gonna show up at my door. You know, I don't know. You just think best possible outcome. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get that. But then when you believe that and you think about that all day, your subconscious mind, right? So like whenever you have downtime and because your thoughts become your reality, right? I don't need to get into all that right now, but your thoughts create your reality. And if you're always thinking about good things, or you're always dreaming of the best possible outcome or your goals, you're going to get them. Feeling is the secret. Working out here in a few. We got mobility and some cardio. I don't think I'm doing like crazy cardio. I think I'm going to do 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. Maybe some sprints. We'll see how my legs are feeling. Maybe I can do sprints later this week. What else? And some core work. So today might be the day I film it. We'll see. I'm going to finish this coffee, then we're getting to the gym. All right. Just got done at the gym. good little mobility cardio, core, little back extension, neck work, all that stuff. It was good to stretch out after wrestling last night, and yeah, it was a good workout. Shout out to Rhino Power. West 20 gets you 20% off. Take this stuff every day. Best supplements out there. Yeah, just trying to keep it rolling. I was feeling a little tired and brought my vibe down a little bit. I mean, the gym was packed. I had both my gym crushes there, which again, it's like, in one aspect, you're like, oh wow, I want to ask people out on dates or do that. But if I'm trying to go 30 days without sex, it's like, I shouldn't be even thinking that. So both the gym crushes were there though. Helps motivate me. I guess I'm just being transparent and being honest, whatever. Maybe I'll cut that out. We'll see. Didn't film myself. I got myself on the Stairmaster, but that's it. So I think tomorrow I'm going to try to film it. I can't keep, getting the hopes up. But the vibes are rolling. We're trying to keep that positive, high-frequency life. And I just got a Cameo request. I haven't promoted Cameo in a while, and I just got a 24-hour Cameo request, which is, things are rolling. So I can't wait to rip that. I think it's someone playing a joke on someone, so I'll make it funny. But I'm excited to do that and keeping the vibes up. Gonna go home after this, maybe get some sun. It's nice out. Maybe hang out at the pool, get my meditation on out there, breath work on out there. But we'll see. So yeah, good workout though. Wednesday. Yes, sir. A little chill at the pool. Might as well get it in before it gets crappy out. It's like 70 degrees, it feels like, 75. Beautiful sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. Got to get that sun in. Yeah, so I'm just going to be chilling out here for a little bit. I got the rest of my coffee down here. I'll drink that a little bit, maybe fall asleep, who knows. Work on a little breath work. And then we got the cryogenic later. And the infrared sauna pod, and then wrestling training later. So I got some stuff I want to work on at wrestling training. I'll probably study a little tape today and read a little more. Like I was saying earlier, perception is reality, and what you put in comes out. Whether it's food, whether it's what you read, what you look at, what you see. And when I first heard about this was like 15 years ago, was just about probably even like 20. It was like in school, they were like, hey, this is how many ads someone usually sees in a year. And it's like, that just seemed fishy to me. But it's that marketing and the ads and all that. And that's what really got me thinking about it. But back to what I was saying, what you put in comes out. And I'm reading the book, The 4-Hour Work Week. And I kind of just like how Tim Ferriss writes, because he does really cool stuff. And it's like, the more you see that and take that in, I think it comes out. So yeah, I'm only like 4 chapters in. Got a lot to read still, but I'm enjoying it so far. And I got the 4-hour body too, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, just gonna enjoy the weather. Grateful for a sunny day. Grateful that I gotta be outside and relaxing and hanging out. And yeah, so we're gonna be kicking it for a little bit. We're back to it. It's noon. Getting my post-workout meal in. I'm pretty hungry, I'm not gonna lie. Looking forward to this chicken broccoli rice. Been good. Got a good little sun outside. Was chilling for a minute. Yeah, I'm starving, but got another Cameo request. Got some shirts that I ordered a minute ago. They're done, so I'm gonna get those tomorrow, I think. Things are rolling. Things are rolling good. After I eat this, I'll probably go to the cryogenic, the pod, come home, take a shower, and then read. Yeah, things are going good. Just keeping that positive mind state and keeping it rolling, and trying not to scroll on my phone. I'm getting an urge to scroll. But got some good footage from training. I got it was good because I never film myself at training. So I did it for the vlog. But it gave me some good stuff that I could just break down and work on. That wasn't a match. So, and I had some help from some people too. So thank you for the help. But yeah, just feeling excited, motivated. Really excited for this weekend for my brother's 30th birthday. Surprise party. I can't wait. I hope a lot of his friends can make it. We've been reaching out. It's gonna be fun. So, the big 30. Time to lock in. So I'm excited. But I'm back to eating, and then I'll probably post me walking later. Walking to the cryogenic. I just did 2 more cameos, so the floodgates are opening. So funny though. The people, these cameo requests are unreal. So, a lot of fun though. Big shout out to my dude, Philly Collins. Happy birthday, brother. You're the man. I love you, dude. I don't know why people were hitting me up to do cameos for you, but hey man, you got good friends. I'm glad I could make the birthday special. So, off to the cryogenic, then to the infrared pod. Yes, sir. Feeling good. Just showered. Looking good. Let's see what the scale says. I don't really weigh myself later on. I don't really count it, but 191.6. All right, I still got food digested. I'm still feeling that a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna have to eat here in a little bit, but we're about to read and do some breath work and leave for wrestling at like 5:15. So 2 more meals before wrestling. Yeah, feeling good though. 245, half pound of ground beef and veggies with some sauerkraut and kimchi in it. This is my least favorite meal of the day. I don't know why. Maybe more salt. I need to put more salt. I don't know. But I'm kind of hitting a wall right now where I'm getting tired from yesterday. I had a cold brew coffee from Whole Foods. And I think they always kind of mess me up. And I know it. So, I don't know if I'm going to do that again. Felt like I got a good caffeine boost, but I think they just kind of mess my stomach up and make me feel all shaky. Yeah, so if you got a good cold brew recipe or one you buy that you like, that you feel like doesn't mess you up and it gets you a good little boost and energy, let me know. Been looking for a good one, so I don't really like the Starbucks one. But yeah, let me know. We'll see what's up. I'm going to the grocery Friday, so we'll film that. Something random about me I just thought of was I hate being told what to do. I bought these shoes off eBay. And I think they got lost or something. And the guy that sold me, I was like, hey, call your local post office and see where they're at for the tracking. I'm like, that's on you, bro. So, I think they're lost. But, it was random. I don't know. Wanted to put that out there. Besides that, just did a half hour reading 4-hour work week. Good read. I'm just a slow reader. Half hour went by like that. So I'm taking a quick little break. trying to focus on not doing anything while I eat. Maybe listening to like an audiobook or something, but trying not to watch anything or be doing anything or be like thinking of things while you're eating. I'm trying to calm my nervous system down. So I do some breaths before, then try to take like 20 chews and 20 to 30 chews per bite. And just being grateful for each meal. That's what that fast really taught me. When you don't eat for a week, it really makes you be grateful for food. And the 4th day of that fast, I didn't drink even water. I had nothing until like 3:30, and that was huge. That was like unreal. So I don't know, after I read that book yesterday, I'm really thinking about doing another fast soon. But I want to bulk up and get up to 200 pounds. Been at like 190. I've been given the numbers. I was 192, then I was 188, and I'm at 190 today. And then I just weighed myself again after that chicken broccoli rice, and I was like 190 again. So I don't know. We're just getting everything dialed in. We're figuring everything out. It's not gonna happen overnight, but we're getting better every day. Kind of been scrolling a lot on Instagram because I posted some stuff, so I'm kind of just like getting reactions from that and seeing what's going on there. But 3 cameos out of nowhere today was sweet. So thank you guys for buying those cameos. I love talking to people and meeting people and just having conversations. Sometimes it's hard over food because we're eating, but like coffee and stuff, like I love that. So I think I'm gonna try to do that more. Cause like meeting with Sir Yacht yesterday, my whole day was just, it was a great combo, and then everything rolled from there, and I just stayed in that positive mindset. And today, like, I talked to some people at the gym, just quick though. But again, I'm trying to like not slow down too much at the gym, so maybe before or after my workout I can talk to people. I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing stuff out there. Because I'm really thinking about, when I'm at the gym, getting the workout in while my insulin's spiked. Because I don't want to get shaky while I'm there. Which I haven't really done, but if I'm taking the caffeine before or pre-workout supplements, which I only do a couple days a week, we'll show that when I do them. I'll probably do them tomorrow. I think I just need to like talk to people during the day more, set up more conversations. Maybe a podcast down the line. That could be something. I don't know. No, there's too many podcasts out there. We'll see what happens though. But either way, halfway through the week, keeping that optimism, almost to the weekend. I have no shows this week, which sucks, but I'm getting my reps in today and yesterday. Maybe try to get up to wrestling training tomorrow. I got 3 personal training clients at night tomorrow. Then I got 2 on Friday. I got some stuff on Friday I got to do. But yeah, really looking forward to Saturday. My brother's 30th birthday is going to be a lot of fun, so. Yeah, just wanted to give a quick food update. Another meal. Getting it down. It's like 5:50. I just got to wrestling training. Doesn't start till 7 on Wednesdays. My dude Derek Dillinger's running it, but I'm like dragging today, so I came up an hour earlier just to kind of keep that routine going. And I'm gonna do like my own stuff at the beginning, just kind of take my time, work through my rolls, aiming to do 100 rolls, and do that. And then I'll do like an hour maybe with the rest of the class from like 7 to 8, and then if I can peel out at like 8:30, or eat and then peel out, that's probably my plan for today, because I'm just dragging. That coffee I had earlier was making me, I was zooming for sure, but I probably should have took a nap but I couldn't. And then when I wanted to take a nap, it was already like 4, so it was like shot. So I'm not the best at naps. I always just pass out and then I'm like exhausted. So yeah, I mean, today was cool. Solid day so far. Can't miss training. You know, I got my schedule how it is right now to be at training as many times as possible. So we're here, we're getting it in. It might not be the best, but I showed up and I'm getting it in and I'll film some stuff. So let's rock.
So I'm just like,
Getting those meals in, good training. Kept it light today because I was banged up. We did a little cardio though. We're out here. You guys on my vlog. Yes, sir. Good Wednesday training.
I'm so sweaty and gross.
Yeah.
sweating, Chris.
Good Wednesday though.
Good workout.
That's it. Shower,
Training.
pass out, up early, back to it, but killer session. Yeah.
Sweating.
Good little class. Good little cardio. Back to it. Driving. I don't know if you can see me, maybe with the lights. Driving back from wrestling training, solid training. Let me hit those windows. Driving back, solid training. I was pretty beat before. I'm still pretty tired, but I just feel so good. I fucking love pro wrestling. I love wrestling. I love it. I'm so grateful that I get to do it. And I just gotta keep fucking going because I want to do this as much as possible and in front of the most people as possible and in front of the biggest stages and with the best guys and learn from the best. And that's the coolest thing about this is you never stop learning and there's so much that goes into it. But really, I just wanted to hop on here to just say, like, leaving training, I feel like I'm in a whole different atmosphere because going there I was pretty beat and sore, and I'll probably be sore tomorrow, but today was just a lot of cardio. I only really filmed myself doing some cardio, and then I was just doing some light work in the ring after. But again, it's just like being in the ring is what I know I'm supposed to do, and I love doing it, and I'm so grateful that I get to do it, and yeah, it's awesome. So that's it for today. I'm gonna go home and take a shower and then pass out. But again, like I'm just nonstop thinking about wrestling right now. And like right now, it's what, 9:30. Shower. I could be in bed at 10, and I'm a little tired. You know, sure I could pass right out, but like at the same time, I'm just so in wrestling mode right now, where I just want to study tape. I just want to watch some stuff, write some stuff down, and you know, get some stuff to work on next time I'm at training. Man, yeah. So I don't know. I just wanted to get that out there because that's how I'm feeling right now, and that's how I'm feeling. So I'm excited for what's to come with wrestling. 2 good solid trainings, good workouts. Tomorrow I got another weight workout. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching.